Hello everybody, Expert Fusion here to bring you another video where I'm going to be talking about two of the brand new actually, multiplayer maps that they just revealed for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, in the preview of the multiplayer reveal back in August, they showed us four maps, which there were Biolab, Riot, what was the other ones? Defender and Ascend. Those four looked like great maps, but they only showed four. And now, just the past few days, IGN has brought this little video out, this clip you're seeing here, and of two completely different multiplayer maps. And these maps, to me, actually look like pretty good maps. The first one is called, that you're seeing now, is called Retreat. Now, Retreat, oh my god, it looks like the layout of the map looks almost exactly like Raid from Black Ops 2, which Raid played amazingly, and this looks exactly like the same 3-lane mapped type layout from the map Raid, and that's really good news in my opinion, because that means we're going to be getting a lot more 3-lane maps within this game. And what this map's supposed to be, it's kind of like a Chinese Chinese like factory or something like that, where Kevin Spacey owns it to make like different types of, military machines and stuff like that. And it looks like a really fun map. It looks like it's good for all sorts of play styles, for snipers, for some machine guns, for assault rifles, for shotguns, for LMGs. It looks good for pretty much all types of gameplays, and that's why I really think this map looks great. But the main reason why I think this map looks epic is just because it's 3-laned. I've been wanting a 3-lane map for a while. I mean, Call of Duty Ghosts, I think that's what kind of brought Call of Duty Ghosts down, was the layouts of the maps. Like, the theme was fine. They were pretty cool, they had cool little, Easter eggs, a lot of cool things, like the field orders, but all that kind of stuff. But the layout of the maps, just, they didn't make them, like, good layouts at all. They were all over the place, the layouts. They weren't, like, straight. Like, I'm okay with having a few maps here and there that aren't, like, 3-laned, like, let's say, Yenem from Black Ops 2, I'm okay with that. But when they just make no maps 3-laned, like, it just gets annoying, and I think that's what brought Ghosts down. And I think this Advanced Warfare is really trying on making a bunch of great 3-lane maps, and this map is one of those. It looks really 3-laned, and that's a really good news, because I've been wanting a 3-lane map in Call of Duty for a while now. We haven't really had too many. I mean, Ghosts, I can't really name too many 3-lane maps in my opinion. I don't even think there was like one, right then and there 3-lane map. A few of them were kind of like 3-laned, but they weren't perfectly 3-laned at all, and that's what kind of stunk about Ghosts. But Black Ops 2, had a good deal of 3-lane maps, which is great. Modern Warfare 2 had a lot of 3-lane maps, which is great. They're good maps. I'll give you a perfect example of a 3-lane map would be High Rise. Like, basically, this is how 3-lane maps are set up, kind of like Raid as well, where there's 2 spawns, and then the way to get across from that spawn is 3 different alleyways, and between those alleyways there's a few ways to get to the other alleyway, and a few ways to get around, and that's a good way. If it's just a straight alleyway and no way to get out of it, then that sucks. There should be at least 1 or 2 ways to get around it. It really is a good way to make maps, because it prevents camping, prevents bad spawns, prevents all the bad things in Call of Duty that everyone hates, prevents, spawn trapping. You can spawn trap, but it's not as bad as, for example, Call of Duty Ghosts. Spawn trapping is really too easy, and it really gets annoying when you're the other team getting spawn trapped. It's really frustrating. But, I mean, it's just, the 3-lane maps just play so much better. Think about it. This map here looks amazing for most game types, especially capture the flag. They were even saying in the video, there was background, commentary that there was over it. They were talking about how this map is great for CTF, and it's great for domination, and it's great for all sorts of game types, and I'm excited for that. I wanted a map where it's good for all game types. And also the map Ascend, it looks like a great 3-lane map. There's a lot of great 3-lane maps within this game, which is really good. The next map you're going to see here in a minute is called Recovery. Now, a lot of R maps that starts with the word R, but anyways, this map here looks good, but it looks kind of confusing in my mind, because it's not a map that's what's it called? It's not 3-laned. That's one thing, but it still looks like it's gonna play well for team deathmatch or free for all or any of those game modes that are not objective type game modes, like kill confirmed, I guess, is one of them. One of the ones that are just kill to win type game modes. This looks like a good map for that, but I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy this map. It looks like a fun map, it does, and you're gonna see why I don't think it's gonna play well at all for like objective type game modes, because what happens in the middle of this map is a volcano erupts, and so half of the map is not really covered in a volcano. It's just covered in like gas that when you go into it dies, and there's like a little thing that completely shuts down that part of the map for the rest of the game. So pretty much the whole map, there's only one half of it you're able to play on in the second half of the game. Now, how is that going to work in domination? They said that in the middle, like for domination, they kind of what's it called? They changed the spots of the domination flags. Which, I mean, how is that going to work? Think about it. See, capture the flag. How the they're going to have to move the flag from the other side of the map to the other side, and it's just going to create complete chaos. I feel like it's going to make bad spawns. I don't know if this map's going to work as well as it looks. Hopefully it does, though. I'm hoping that they'll bring more maps. Like, if it works good, I'm hoping they bring more maps like this where, like, half the map closes off at the end. It's just, I don't know, it's just, it doesn't seem like Defender where, like, the littlest bit of the map kind of gets destroyed. It's like, okay, a little bit. But this is a whole half of the map. You can't go on for the rest of it. Literally, a door shuts and you can't go in that area anymore. Which seems to me like it's pretty crazy. I mean, it seems like it's going to be a really fun map. Like, I'm going to see people trying to slide at the last moment, getting under this giant shut door, which I think you're going to see in a minute. I don't know. I'm not watching the gameplay right now. But, I don't know how this audio commentary is going to be synced up with the video. But, you'll see soon, this door shuts, and it's going to be a lot of fun seeing people just rushing to get past the door. But for objective game modes, I just don't see it being an easy, fun game mode. I feel like it's going to be tough. I feel like it's not going to work well. I feel like the spawns are going to be bad. But for TDM, for, the normal game mode TDM, I think it's going to be a great map, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be one of those normal types of maps. That's a fun map. Just because, I'm yawning here, sorry. A smart YouTuber would actually cut that out of me yawning. Like, most YouTubers, like, take the time, like the really big ones, like if they cough or sneeze or yawn or something happens, they will cut it out. They will restart. They will do something to just get that part out because they want to be absolutely perfect. But is there really a difference if I yawn in the video? I don't see a difference. I just, is it really going to frustrate you guys if I yawn in a video and then you guys are like, oh, you yawned for 2 seconds and completely wasted my 2 seconds of my life, so I'm going to dislike this video and unsubscribe? It's just like bullshit. Alright, I don't really need to cut that out, but there you guys have it. Those are 2 Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare maps that they just released. Hopefully they release some more because I'm interested in seeing the maps in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Hopefully they release some new guns too. I want to see what the new guns look like, or even just anything really cool. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.